We out here, you guys. We out here. Scrambling and galambling. And galambling. I'm streaming late tonight. I went to a friend's card shop. That's right. My friend owns a card shop. I went there and it was great. Shout out my boy DeSoto. Elite trading cards and collectibles. Definitely not taking a fat dab before I get started. Oh Lord have mercy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So, how's everyone doing tonight? It's Sunday night. Oh, there we go. Oh, my cough sound delicious. The camera's not on. Who did that? Ah, I see what's happening here. I have to unplug the camera to film episodes. It won't record to the memory card if it's connected to the computer. There we go. There we go. Make sure the gosh darn Wi-Fi is on. Hell yeah. Here we go. Okay, you guys, wow. A quick recap of today. Oh my god, it's been quite an eventful day. I got a lot of things done. Went around and did the things. Got some work done, got some chores done, got some all sorts of shit done. Then I went to Best Buy Dadeland at one point. At 3 points, actually. But the first point, I ran into a good friend of mine, very famous, amazing local DJ. Shout out my boy DJ Deep Cleansing. Oh my god! It's a shiny festival! Ran into my boy DJ Deep Cleansing. One of the best Miami has to offer. So shout out that guy. He's amazing. And I got a second holiday collection. Just because I felt like it. I was literally thinking this morning. I was like, oh, maybe I get a second holiday collection so I can make a video about one and open them on the stream. Or something, I don't know. But so I did exactly that. Nice. Alright, so the reason I left myself benching here was to see if we can spawn an Eevee from this far. Shiny Emolga. I'll take it. And the ball. Inside of the ball. Luckily, Fletchling did not spawn, so that's good. Alright, moment of truth. Moment of truth. We knew we were going to get the Dratini, but... Eevee. Eevee! Ugh! You can spawn Eevees from this bench. Oh my god. I think that means you can also spawn probably a Mawile at night. And we don't want him, but it's good to know. Wow. Okay, I'm going the long way. Even though we saved, I don't want to see it despawn. We don't want that. We don't want that. Okay, so I wish I was streaming. When I was setting up that bench, I was like a little tired. Midday tired, you know, like the worst kind of tired. And I could not make the jump over there. I failed that jump like 8 times. And I ended up just going the longest possible way. It was hilarious. And I was so frustrated. It would have been a great clip, dude. I was just screaming at the TV, and that's how I woke myself up. I just got mad at the TV. Our first shiny Eevee. Now, okay, technically, if you get super lucky in Area 20, you only really need to catch 3 shiny Eevees. 1 for Eevee, 1 for Espeon, hopefully an Alpha, and 1 for Umbreon, also hopefully an Alpha. Because those are the only things that don't come as Shalphas in the middle. So, in an ideal world, we just caught one of our only 3 Eevees that we might need. So that's cool. Let's see where these guys went. So we definitely just got a bunch of Bellsprouts. Oh, I forgot we got the Shalpha Victory Bell to end Sesh last night. That was such a come up. Oh my god. Okay, well, you go on the next page for sure. Although I might put him in the Shalpha squad. Now that we have a Shalpha, you know, we might as well evolve the other ones. I'm gonna put him on Shalpha squad page, because that is Shalpha mega worthy. And we can go ahead and evolve some of these guys. Well, maybe not right now. Okay, the second Jatingus. Number 145. Okay. We should see other Jatingus just pop out at us. Just pop right out at us. There you go. What else we got? A bunch of Bellsprouts. Well, we don't need all those extra Bellsprouts. Gotta love some spare shinies. Ooh wee. Oh yeah, where did Eevee go? How did I forget about Eevee? Like, literally the most important Pokemon. So I saw a really dark iceberg theory that says that Bill actually designed Eevee. And then it's like the saddest Pokemon. And no, Cubone is the saddest Pokemon. Shut up, guy. What are we doing here? False. Literally false. Where is my Eevee? There it is. And a Molga. Oh my god. We really started off tonight coming in hot. Shiny Emolga looks almost like 8-bit. Like Sepia. Okay, if it's 180. Oh, I think that should be right here. Right? Because 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Ah, math. Yes. And this is 100. But this is 150. Okay, so 120. 113. Okay, make my brain hurt. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, well, I should have seen the Jolteon up there. That would have helped. Wow. So who's the next one after Eevee? Probably a Flareon, huh? Probably a Flareon. Wow. Okay, so the Eevee bench was successful. Theory proven. We have benched right there and not gotten it. But when we went for the Dratini, we got an Eevee too. You know what? I'll take that. I will take those odds. And double them and give them to the next guy. I'm just kidding. I'm keeping them. Alright, can I make the jump and redeem myself? Yes! I don't know what it was earlier. I just could not make this jump, and I just kept trying. I was like, I'm gonna make it. What's wrong with me? I gotta do this. Now I gotta do it for me. Couldn't do it. All those benches and we couldn't get a shiny Bumblebee. It's a little concerning. It seems like Diggersby is going to be one that we, for some reason, cannot get. Well, I was saying that about Pat Rat, and we eventually got him. Heh. Where, Dwight? There we go. Another Pidgey. Going to the Pidgey Fund for Pokemon players who can't shiny hunt so good. If you are a Pokemon player who can't shiny hunt so good, let me know. I'll give you some Pidgeys. Holy shit, what is it? A Pat Rat? Is it a Pat Rat? Is it a Pat Rat? Where's the shiny, Dwight? Oh, it's a Pat Rat! I was just talking about you, guy. Get in the ball. Second Pat Rat obtained. Lord have mercy, this was the most successful benching method ever. We're almost liberated from ZA. And we can move on to play a better Pokemon game? Oh my god. I'm so grateful. I'm just so grateful. What is chirping? Where? No way. Another Pat Rat. We got two Pat Rats. That's the bench of the century right there. It's the greatest bench of all time. This is probably one of the best benching sessions I've ever had. Wasn't even on for, what, 2-3 hours? The moral of this story is do your work and leave your Nintendo Switch benching. And reap the benefits of both. Because I got a paycheck and I get shiny Pokemon. Oh my god. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. And diligence, it pays off. Sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't. The other week I went out, I did Uber, I got like a $70 ride, $60 ride. And then I got a $60 ticket for parking, delivering the last order on that ride. I was like, I'm done. I'm done with this right now. We're not doing this. Taking the lifetime off. No more of these gig economy jobs for now. That's crazy that we didn't get the Bumblebees, but we got the Emolga. What does that say? Hello, Esteban Moyano. What's up, man? Hola, ¿cómo estás? I bet you Moyano means something super cool. I'm not the most fluent in Spanish at this point in my life. ¿Y vos? Oh, de España? Muy bien, muy bien. Soy de Miami. Bienvenido a Miami. I don't think the benching reached this area, and for good reason, because I don't need any more freaking cocoons. Oh, Argentina. Okay, because they taught us in in Spanish class here that like vosotros was only in Spain. So go figure. I learned something. I learned something new. See. Yeah, man, I like to learn all sorts of stuff about culture. That's why living in Miami is perfect for me. I love this city. I actually studied like multicultural communications in college because I'm autistic, and if I want to learn how to do something, I'm gonna go to college for it. And it worked. It helped me communicate with cultures. Isn't that funny? I have a lot of shinies. This is my SHALPHA mega team, and this is the B team at that. So let's take you through the shiny decks. We're making the shiny living decks. Okay, we're making a lot of progress. Alright, so we've completed the Chikorita family. Okay. My party is all shiny alphas. They're all shiny alphas, and they're not the only ones, okay? Now get ready to drool. And if you want to learn how to do this, I can teach you. There are definitely better streamers. Shout out Sauce McGavin. He's amazing. He's the inspiration. But okay. So, we have the Chikorita family. How did I get them? I got most of them manually, and I got probably a good quarter or third of them by benching and doing other fun little exploits like the ladder method. So the bench method in this game is ridiculous. And if you ever get bored of hunting for shinies by hand, you can just sit on a bench. You're gonna need a couple things. Thumbs. A Nintendo Switch 2, because you're gonna burn out your Switch 1 if you do this too much. And you're gonna need a regular Nintendo Switch controller with a turbo button. Okay? The last thing you're gonna need is a rubber band or thumbs, depending on how patient you are and how much arthritis you have in your thumbs. And medium. Okay. Thank you. I am a funny man. That's what I do for a living. I am a professional person of humor. So anyways, this is just page 1. And a lot of these are alphas. So I got the SHALPHA Flichinder. That's going to be a Talonflame. It's going to be very competitive. As you can see, I do have the SHALPHA Beedrill. You know, I don't count. I have perhaps way too many shinies. I have a lot of shinies. If you would like a shiny, I can give you a shiny. For example, I have an abundance of Bellsprouts. I have so many Bellsprouts. It's absolutely nuts. See, those are my 3 Bellsprouts for the decks, but then we've got this guy over here. Okay. We've got, ooh, so many things. I'm almost done. Actually, I think I did complete the Vanillite chain. There's another Vanillite floating somewhere around here. Pretty sure I got my 3rd one the other day. So these are my spare shinies. Don't be envious. It's a mortal sin. No, wait, what? Hold on. Says who? Okay, where's the rest of my spare shinies? More Pidgeys. I mean, I'll give you a free shiny right now. You want a free shiny? Let me know. Let me know. Look at this page. Tell me which one you want. Give you any of these shinies. Except for Furfro, because I don't have enough of them. But I could get you a shiny Gardevoir. Oh, you don't need to give me nothing. I don't care. Give me a freaking regular old anything. I am crapping shinies out the wazoo. Oh, you don't have the Nintendo Online? I just had to activate mine the other day too. I mean, is Nintendo Online the... No. Here, look. If you can trade, all you need to do is go to your menu, go to Link Play, Link Trade, click on Faraway Players, and you're going to put in this code. Okay, 420 69 420. It's the greatest number of all time. It might not work the first time because they only last for like a minute. But let's see. Let's see. Maybe we get it. We're connecting across oceans, across thousands of miles, across languages. And let me know which shiny you want. I think he wants the Gardevoir. Let's be real. He wants the Gardevoir. Alright, for sure. If it shuts down, I'll reopen it. I'm pretty sure it has a timer. Oh, dude, I'm glad I could help, and I'm sorry you're having a shitty day. Here, I'll reset it right now because it timed out. I'm very sorry to hear you had a shitty day, dude, but you know what? You know, a nice shiny waifu in your lifeu, get a beautiful Gardevoir. It'll make things all better. Tell you what, every day I go and I look at the sold out sign on the Pokemon Center's website for the life-size Gardevoir plush that I should have bought pre-order. Okay, it was a generational fumble not buying the Gardevoir life-size plush. I could be happy. I would never have to date again. The things that I would do to that plush are unmentionable, but at least I would be happy, right? Okay. Take your time, man. I'm gonna restart it one more time for you. There you go. You got another minute before it shuts itself down again. While we wait, I'm gonna rip a Pokemon pack. Alright, I got a Mega Heracross and a Mega Charizard. I'm ripping Heracross. We're saving Charizard for later. Oh, fuck yeah. Alright. So, you want the Gardevoir or do you want something else? I think he wants the Gardevoir. Umbreon is not shiny. It's just, that's a regular Umbreon. I fucking wish I could give you a shiny Umbreon, dude. I don't have one either. Let me know. Oh, hell yeah. I'll give you a Dragalge. Let me see. There you go. Dragalge coming right at ya. There you go, my boy. See you later, Dragalge. Hell yeah, dude. Hey, do me a favor though. Hit the like button or double tap your screen for me. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, por favor, muchas gracias. Subscribe to the channel for more TCG Pack Rats content. And now, in honor of this trade, I'm gonna go ahead and rip this pack. Thank you for the Ghastly. I'll treat him well. I'm definitely not gonna just release him into the wild so he can be free. Focus, a Gengar pack. Inside of a Heracross pack. It's crazy. Thank you for the sub, my friend. Truly, truly the greatest of all time. Alright. Watch me hit the SIR. Watch me hit just me and you here in the chat. It's just the two of us. Just the two of us. Darumaka. Okay, Milcery. Oh, Oddish. Okay. Grand Bull. Who the hell is that? Taurus? Serving Looks. Is that a reverse? I think that is the reverse. And will it be? Nada. Reverse Prinplup and nada. Damn, dude. Getting cooked by Phantasmal today, man. I saw my friend rip a yeah, this is a TCG channel. Oh, you're gonna love it here. You're gonna love this channel. Go watch all my episodes, okay? I've been getting cooked recently. Okay, I've been getting cooked. I haven't been getting a lot of hits. But we have fun ripping packs. We have fun ripping packs. Let me show you, where is it? Where's my, okay, so these are my pulls. Spoiler alert, this is the pulls from an upcoming episode. An entire ETB and a booster bundle of Phantasmal was ripped, and this is the best card I got. It was the ultra rare Lopunny. Oh my god. She's gorgeous. Like, I love her. However, you know what I mean? It's kind of hurts. It's like $100 of value. We got the Gengar. He's fantastic. We got another Heracross. I already had him. I got UR Rotom. So that was a good pull. I like that. We got 2 full arts. And then I got 2 Empoleons. Of course. And then that's the ETB promo card. It's gorgeous. Oh, I pulled them. I pulled them in an episode today. So technically I paid like $90 for these cards. I mean, fuck my life. But that's how it works, you know, it's gambling. No, I don't really buy singles unless, like, sometimes I'll work social media, like, because I'm a video guy, for a local trade show. And when I do their social media, I often bring my own singles to sell there. Because most people can't afford what I'm worth as a social media, you know, video maker. And so I gotta cut deals. I gotta say, hey, look, I got a lot of singles for my show. Can I put those up at your booth? And it works out. The shitty God of War. Oh, don't tell me it was a bad game. I have been waiting to play the God of War series for a decade, okay? I fell off on God of War 2 because I never got a PS3. And I used to love God of War. 350 Pokemon cards? You mean like singles that you bought? Oh, it's Pizza Crap. I like that he was yelling at his son the whole time. That was pretty cool. PS5 with 135 games you don't play? Yeah, I think we're all there in the future. There's just too many games. Not enough money in the bank account, you know what I mean? I didn't game for quite a long time. I've had a few little binges here and there, but that's why I'm really going hard on this game, because I needed it. I needed some gaming in my life. Oh, your cards come in packs of 50? Oh, my friend, you might not want to buy those packs. You want to buy the sealed packs. You got to buy the packs that are sealed. In the Pokemon Center printing. Yes, I have. I'm a Gen 1er. I'm a Gen 1er. I remember the day I made my mom stand in line with me to get Pokemon Red and Blue. Oh boy. It was a great memorable day. I was all of, I think, 4.5 years old. I was like, Mom, this is the hot new game on the block. Okay, what am I doing? Where am I going? What am I shiny hunting? I haven't even picked an objective for tonight. That's how early you came in the stream. So respect for the dedication. This is your new favorite channel. You know, we do have to get some starter Pokemon. Maybe we go to area 20. I do stand-up. I do indeed do stand-up. I had done enough videography for stand-up comedians for years that I had tried it a couple of times. And yet, you know what? Those times when I had tried it back in college, I wasn't so good at it. I wasn't doing anything in front of the camera or anything back then. And it was kind of because of nerves. Like, I didn't have this much of a stage presence, you know? I wasn't very confident on stage. But I guess it was because I was young. And then, funny thing, I had like a near-death experience. And after that, it was never a problem. I act, I voice act, I run D&D for a living, so that also helps. It's a lot of exposure and performance, you know. I do all the voices and such. But yeah, something changed, you know. No, I haven't played Donkey Kong Bonanza. I really want to, but also games cost like $80 now, so I'm not in any rush. In fact, I specifically waited to get the Switch because I wasn't in any rush to play anything besides Pokemon. You know what? Don't be sorry. Life happens the way things happen, and it wasn't my first, and it probably won't be my last. Okay, so you know, if there's a famous song, okay, by a female rapper named MIA, and the mantra goes, live fast, die young, bad girls do it well. Okay, and I wouldn't have it any other way. No, I wouldn't. No. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for that. Your dad's missing out. Okay? Because you seem to be a pretty awesome dude. It's true. It's true facts. Okay? I was there. You were there. So besides Pokemon, what other stuff do you like? What other games do you like? Donkey Kong. So are you like a OG Nintendo head? What is my opinion on this game? Up and down. Up and down. I think it's objectively the worst Pokemon game they've ever made. And I don't think that is like the most critical mean thing I could say. I think that they tried the least hard with this game. I think they probably put more effort into Pokemon Sleep. Okay, so you're a real Nintendo head. I love Pikmin, man. Ooh, seeing me suck at Pikmin would be a great stream. I was so bad at Pikmin as a kid. You know what? I also sucked at Donkey Kong 64. I gave up on that game. I couldn't figure out how to get out of the starting stage. This is a real story. And then years later, I went back and played it, and I was like, I don't know what I was missing here. No, I haven't played Pikmin 4. Like I said, I haven't gamed in a good long time. So, was very focused on, you know, my health for a while. And then I was the sole caregiver for my dad for a couple years. He was in his 90s. So that took a lot of time. And then I had to take some time to rebuild my career. And that's going. It's happening. So I haven't had enough time for video games. I didn't date for a long time, and then I made the mistake of doing that too much. So we're done with that. We're done with that. Okay, no need for that anymore. Can you ask me something? You can ask me anything. I may not be able to answer depending on the question, but ask away. I gave you a shiny because I have an abundance of shinies, and everyone deserves some shinies. So the second I heard that you didn't have any shinies, I said, you know what I'm doing? This guy's getting a shiny. Well, you know what? The great news is that you can actually have all the shinies that I have if you watch the stream and you learn from me, and I learn from the greatest. So you can also watch my favorite YouTuber, Sauce McGavin, who I learned everything from, and I owe it all to him, and he's amazing because he's got even more shinies than me. he lets them die. He literally like watches them go. He's like, it's a sacrifice. I could never, dude. I could never let a shiny die in front of my eyes. No, it's not that difficult. It just takes patience. It really just takes patience and dedication. So, I'm going to farm a shiny in front of your eyes right now. Okay, I'm going to get a shiny right in front of your eyes. I'm going to show you exactly how you're going to get a shiny. The first thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that you have obtained the shiny charm. I don't know where the fuck it is. Key items, I think. The shiny charm is literally the entire point of the campaign. Oh, you're gonna have shinies this year, trust me. Okay, so look. Mabel's research culminates, not with a Master Ball, but with a shiny charm. Because the whole point of Pokémon Legends ZA is to be a massive shiny hunting clusterfuck. There's literally nothing to do after you beat the game besides ranked multiplayer and shiny hunt. I shit you not. So they made it the easiest game to shiny hunt in. Now what you're going to do is obtain your shiny charm and or just say fuck it, we're going for full odds. Full odds is only 4,000 in this game, which is not that bad. Let's see, where do I want to farm? I want to farm... I mean, I really want that pincer. I've been trying to get that pincer for a while. So here is our pincer farming method. 1. Ready? 2, 3. Telly back. That's it. And you're going to rinse and repeat. You don't even have to dive roll. As soon as you spawn the Scythers, which we already got a shiny Scyther doing this, you telly back. Free reset because nighttime. And you're just going to reset it 10, 15, 20 times. And you'll have a shiny. That's it. And if it doesn't work the first time, guess what you're going to do? You're going to do it again. And again. I like this spot because there's a Larvitar. See, but that's the thing. Once you start getting shinies, your patience will grow. Like the Grinch's heart, it'll grow 3 times that day. And for every shiny you get more patience. And let me tell you, you know one of the things you need to be successful in life? Patience. A lot of patience. Okay, especially if you're a doctor, but that's a different kind of patience. How do you get the shiny charm? Okay, so again, it is the entire point of the campaign. The shiny charm is the reward for completing Mabel's research. Mabel's research is all the shit that you get achievements for, like catching fire Pokemon or whatever. So once you complete all of them, and the last one sucks, it's doing 1,000 battles. So make sure you're doing your battles every night. You gotta fill your Pokedex a lot. Not all the way, but close. I think you need to get 220 to get the final achievement. But yeah, you just play the game. Just play the game and be more strategic about completing those achievements. Because like I said, the entire game happens after you get the shiny charm. You just gotta sit here and reset and rinse and repeat. Now, there are other methods to hunt shinies. There's the frolic method, where you can just run in circles and take what you get. And then I like to roll the dice. I like to roll the dice and let the dice dictate where we're gonna go. So after this night, because I really want to get this pincer, I will be rolling the dice and switching areas. No, right? Okay, yeah. I think I'm gonna clear out the Phantom side so that I can spawn Heracrosses though. The alphas are too strong. No way. No, this is beautiful. I'll show you beautiful. This is Sneaky Link. Don't tell Waifu Gardevoir about her. She's fucking gorgeous, dude. There's no laws against the Pokemon, Batman. There's no laws against the Pokemon, Batman. Truly the greatest animated short that's ever been made. I would literally go to jail for her. I would. They gave her ripped leggings and everything. It's just too much. They know exactly what they're doing. Okay, so, and then, like, for example, now I've cleared the area so I can go and get, the Heracrosses spawn. So, I'm not going all the way through the area, but I'm going a little farther until I see the Heracrosses spawn. So, typically, the rule of thumb is if you can see the Pokemon, you're good to reset. You know, hopefully May does, reciprocate your feelings, because she's a human being and there are laws against the human beings, but there's no laws against the Pokemon, man. It's crazy. Who wrote that and then the animation team was like, yeah, we're making it, we're making this is good for them. No, have no fear. He would literally go to jail for me. And she's like, no, we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. Who are you, Brock? The gym leader of Pewter City? It's literally. One of my other favorite followers is actually just a giraffe. His name is Le Giraffe. So we got a wide variety of interesting folks here. God damn it. My cover's blown. Who are your other Poke Crushes? When I was a kid, obviously, your first gen crush is gonna be Misty. Every kid and every 90s boy loved Misty. She was a tomboy. She was kind of mean. She had the tsundere thing going on. But as you kind of got older, you started to look at Jesse and sometimes James different. Because sometimes James came out completely killing it in drag. There's one episode where he had massive boobalas. And I'm like, oh my goodness, James is hot. Yeah, I think I had a crush on May too. I think as a kid I had a crush on like every single Pokemon girl until I fell off. I think after Dawn, so before Iris, which is good because Iris was like exceptionally young as far as Pokemon girls went. But I didn't watch that season like, you know, when it was coming out. That was a year that I didn't watch. I didn't start watching Pokemon again until a long time after that. Yeah, you know what? But the thing is, you didn't even have to be gay to like James because they literally had him come out with like H cups in one episode. And he's like, Misty, mine are bigger than yours. And they canceled the fuck out of that episode. They didn't air it ever again. But I watched that shit live on Kids WB, and it, you know what, I will say they canceled it for good reasons, because it did things to me. And I, you know, wouldn't have it any other way. He straight up, he like body shamed Misty in that episode. It was a very weird choice for the writers to make, but Indigo League humor is undefeated. They literally don't do pokey humor that way anymore. They had great satire. The use of sarcasm was impeccable. Hell, I mean, James cross-dressed, like, frequently. And so did Jesse. Jesse dressed up as a man frequently. You know, I don't know, man. They don't make shit like that anymore. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I honestly think it was what made Pokemon so funny is that they didn't care so much about, like, what was right and what was wrong. You know, they're just like, this is fun. This is fun. It's fun for James to have tits here. It's fun for Jesse to be dressed up as an old man here. Elite Four Ice. Agatha? No. Ice? Was it? No. Who was the Ice type trainer in the Elite Four? Agatha was Ghost. Oh, I think she was a baddie. Hold up, she had like red hair or some shit. Hold up, Lorelai. You know what? I know exactly who you're talking about. Damn. Yeah, that's a pokey baddie. We going back. We going back. Hell yeah. I had one of the girls in my class, she drew Lance all day. She just loved Lance. She was like Brick from Anchorman. He loves Lamp. She loves Lance. But the problem is that she also loved the Dragonite. Bro, there's nothing wrong with hentai, okay? Samuel L. Jackson watches hentai, and he's like the greatest human being that's ever lived, so I support this message. No. Okay. No. Yeah, so what I was getting at was hentai related. So basically, she loved Lance with the Dragonite. And I think that was my first experience learning that polyamory existed. And also, scalies. She's like, I don't want one or the other. Guys, we're 5. Guys, we're 5. What are we doing here? I don't know how to ship. We're gonna ship these characters? What do you mean? We're gonna ship them where? I don't get it. And what do I like? Which video games? I am a huge MMO guy. I love MMOs. One of my favorite games is RuneScape. Came up with like Guild Wars, RuneScape, and I did not like World of Warcraft. It was not appealing to me. As an adult, I've dedicated a lot of my life to Dungeons and Dragons. I'm a professional dungeon master, and from it have branched into voice acting. So Baldur's Gate was a huge win for me. Ironically, I never finished my playthrough of Baldur's Gate. I kept trying to play with my ex, and we never finished. I got way farther on my solo player than the co-op. Ah, the legendary. Oh! Oh my god! It happened! Ah! Hold on. Is this happening? Nuts! Oh my god. It's not an alpha, so I'm gonna keep hunting, but we got our first pincer. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy fuck. It's beautiful. Get in the balls. Get in the balls. We got a pincer. We got a pincer. Hallelujah. He's like, what's going on, man? Oh, I hope I didn't worry you. No, I'm a very reactive person, especially when I get the literal shiny I was just hunting in your face. I told you I was going to hunt the shiny in your face. Did I not? That's exactly how easy it is to hunt a shiny. It only took like 15 minutes. It only took 15 minutes to get the exact shiny that I wanted. Game is broken. 178. I make it look so easy. Let me tell you, it is so easy. It's exactly as easy as it looks. Okay, 45. This would be 50. That's 80. Boom, 78. Wow. So this is where Heracross, no, this is where Scissor goes, and this is where Heracross goes. Lit. Holy shit, dude. Now, when you're resetting the areas like that, it's just like benching. So you want to go and do a perimeter. Alright, I'll hold you to it. I'm going to hold you to it, brother. I'm just kidding. You don't even give me a goddamn thing besides your avid viewership and undying loyalty. Okay? We're starting a revolution here. Okay? One step at a time. A Poke revolution. A blood oath. It's not just a blood oath. It's made of blood. The bloodiest of all blood. Give me a Larvitar. I will never see the Larvitar, will I? I need it! I need it! Oh, Kirby Air Riders. Like the old one, or is that a new game? That's an older game, right? I vaguely remember the commercial for that. Let's see. Alright, what area are we going to next? 6. Okay, well, no, wait. I already have everything out of 6. Metatite. I need Metatite. Shit. This is going to be the weirdest hunt ever. I don't even know if you can telehunt this Metatite. You gotta be really careful. Okay, so the Metatites, if you want to hunt the Metatites, it's really tricky because they spawn in this basketball court. But the angry dog, the alpha Houndoom is right there. So what you need to do is be sneaky. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's the GameCube one, yo. Bless up, dude. Those were the days. I used to watch my buddy Josh just rip shit at Kirby. He didn't like to share his games. We all had to watch him play his games. Our friend group was like 5 different kinds of autism. just coming together and trying our best to put up with each other. But he was so good at that game. And Sonic, he was very good at Sonic games too. Anything where you're just like kind of moving in a straight line, killed it. Yeah, I got my GameCube right on the shelf over there. Some of the accessories have gotten lost here and there over the years, but oh, Sonic Frontiers, is that the new one? I think I played I played one of the newer Sonics. Definitely one of the ones after Heroes. The last one I bought was Sonic Heroes. Used to love me some Sonic games, bro. But nothing will ever beat... I was replaying Sonic Adventure Battle 2 at one point, like a year and a half ago or so. I got it on the Xbox literally because I got a notification saying today is the last day to buy Sonic Adventure Battle 2 on the Xbox, and I'm like, no! Like, I went in slow motion so fast. Guys, this is actually not the hardest reset. Yeah, the Chow Garden did it for me. Like, call me whatever names you want, but that was the peak of all video gaming, bro. Like, Tamagotchi ain't got shit on the Chow Garden. I loved each and every one of my Chows. But I think I went for... I had the Angel Chow, I had the Devil Chow, I had the Chaos Chow. And then, like, I went for completion on... like getting the Sonic Chow, getting the Shadow Chow, getting the Amy Chow, making sure I had all the character ones. Oh, okay. See, he's got the shiny Chows, but no shiny Pokemon. Okay, I see how it is. He's a man of culture. A man of culture. One moment, I've been messaged. Okay, beautiful. Let's see, which one am I hunting now? Yeah, Metatite. He's the last one I need in Area 6. So I rolled the dice. It said 6. I was like, wait, I have everything there except Metatite. Okay, let's do it. Because that motivates me, man. I'm about to clear the area entirely. I won't have to ever come back here again. Oh no, you know what? I need Houndour. I'm a freaking doofus. I need Houndour. Then again, Houndour can be much more easily hunted in the Lysander Cafe. Okay, so we're hunting Houndour and Metatite. Very simple, very easy. Metatite shines pink. Houndour shines blue. The problem is there's very few spawns of them, so this will take a little longer. Or it may take a little longer, we don't know. I also need 2 Metatites, because I don't have Metacham yet. Yes, I have played Legends Arceus. I may not have finished. If there was a DLC for it, I didn't do that. But we will be playing Legends Arceus on the channel over. I will be starting over on Legends Arceus. Transfer out all my good Pokemon and start over. Or you know, I might not need to start over actually, because if my hypothesis is correct, oh man, well I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad that I can provide you some company. That's one of the best things about streaming, is getting to connect with people. I've definitely made some awesome new friends here. There's you. There's my boy Le Giraffe. Ooh we got all sorts of people. There's my buddy Neil. That guy's cool as hell. Shout out Part God. He was very nice yesterday. I got his hopes up the other night. He was like, he wanted me to trade him a shiny that I caught in front of him. And then I didn't have my online activated. I was like, okay, come back tomorrow and I'll have it activated. And I woke up in the morning like at 6 a.m. to get some animation work done. I'm doing an animation gig. It takes so much time. And by 9 I was done with the task. I'm like, I'm streaming until lunchtime. I'm doing a morning stream like a real streamer. And guess who shows up at freaking 10 a.m.? I didn't have my Nintendo Switch online activated. It's the most loyal fan ever, Part God. And I felt so bad that I you know what? I'll activate this shit right now because I am a man of my word. And I got him his Magikarp. And now I can do link play, which I might do. I might do some link play tonight after we hit Area 6 shinies. We'll go and do some link play. It's too bad that the Pinsir wasn't an alpha, because that would be my competitive. He would go on the competitive team over Beedrill instantly. Beedrill's such a fucking glass cannon. Where's the other one? The only thing that's hard about this reset spot is like finding them through the fence. They kind of blend in a little bit. See? Yeah. But I guess they will make the noise. And maybe if I advance a little more, I will be spawning another Houndour. I don't think I can make it to the other spawn without growing them. Nope, see? I messed up. Bro hit me with the blast from the past with the Kirby Air Ride. That's such a good game. I think, cause I was a Game Boy kid, so I definitely spent like so much time in like Nightmare in Dreamland, trying to get all the stages, trying to figure out exactly what all the Kirby transformations did. And like, I also I would make up lore for like why and how and what Kirby, because they didn't really tell you a lot about Kirby lore until like a little later. Maybe the comics, I don't know, there's Kirby comics, so maybe they explained it all. Maybe real Kirby fans know everything from the beginning, who knows. I just liked beating up King Dedede and transforming and shit, that was dope. Who was my favorite Kirby transformation? I think the sword one was my favorite. But the most basic ass one, the spike one, I ripped shit with that. I think that was a very good one. Fire Kirby, obviously. goated. What was the one where he rushes forward was pretty good. Man, I want to play Kirby. Nightmare in Dreamland. They had the most amazing commercial for that game. They made a whole song. Nightmare in Dreamland. Kirby. I remember that. I remember that so vividly. Ah, I miss the Toys R Us era. That was truly a goated era of TV ads for toys. They don't make ads for toys like that. I don't think they make ads for toys, period. When was the last time? First of all, it's not my algorithm because I buy toys all the time. I mean, really, if I get ads for anything, I should be getting ads for toys because I don't spend my money on very much for anything else. I'm just spending my money on like food, alcohol, gas, medical marijuana, and Pokemon cards. Like, I don't want anything else in my life anyway. Health insurance. Speaking of which, I gotta fucking do that nonsense. Renewing your healthcare sucks. It's like, sir, are you making any more money than last year? Can we start screwing you again? Are you still disabled? Or can we start buttering you up again? Thanks, Obama. Thanks, Obama was the sickest shit he could have done. That was amazing. That was 11 out of 10. Just so funny. No, you know what? He went on Zach Galifianakis Between Two Ferns, and he was... You know, they were supposed to be mean to him. All of the guests were just cruel to him. They said terrible things to him. And then so when we heard that Obama was going to be on there, the whole internet was like, is Obama going to shit on Zach Galifianakis or is he going to be nice? He was so mean. He was so mean to him, bro. Never would I ever have imagined that Obama was that good at being mean. But he killed it. I feel like of all the guests, that's the one where, like, you know he's acting, but it might get to you. Honestly, Between Two Ferns is one of the best interview shows of all time. Nobody would have known at the time. You know what I think we could do? Okay, now, correct me if I'm wrong. Can I just spam Telly here? No, wait, we don't want that. Ah. Okay, it's a little harder than just turning on turbo. But I do think you can just spam Telly for these metatypes. I'm gonna hit it like 20 times and see what's up. Excuse me. Oh, I think my friend Esteban has left the chat. Esteban, if you see this in the future, it was very lovely to meet you, my friend. I hope you come back for many, many streams. Now, one way or another, either we can both be lonely together, or we won't be lonely at all. I think it's either way, it's a win-win. Oh, you're here, Esteban. Very good. You're locked in on the Kirby. I didn't abandon you. Alright, perfect. I didn't abandon you either. We're both here. We're locked in. If you really want to lock in on the Kirby, I could show you a method where you could go and AFK farm you some fucking shinies, since you don't have any shinies, my boy. Your PC is a potato, but you should probably get a better vegetable. Okay, potatoes, they're not very complex vegetables. Literally, other vegetables have fiber optics. Potato is just potato. Okay. Alright, we're doing it. In college, I had a friend who was Bulgarian. And he told the most legendary Bulgarian joke of all time. Would you guys like to hear it? It's an authentic Bulgarian joke, and I will do the accent. So, there is two children. They are alone in harsh Siberian winter. Cold has overtaken their family. They are the last. Then come knock, just as they are begin to starve. Knock knock on door goes door. Who is? Say little children. Is Potato Man. I come to bring potato. Children, they light up with joy. Finally, Potato has arrived. They open door. No, is Potato Man. Is secret police. That's the joke. That's the whole joke, bro. My boy was legendary with that one. And he would always break it out, like, if someone brought their girlfriend over to chill with us, 3-4 beers in him, and he would just dead ass stare at this girl and just wait for her to not get the joke. I don't know what there is not to get. I mean, it's the secret police. It's a very bad thing. It's not the good thing. What is this? Cherished memory of mine. Anyways, you should upgrade your computer. You should get a like some sort of celery stock computer. It's a much better vegetable. Make a PC out of legumes. Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna keep resetting. He's back. He's back, and he's got a new trick. Batman. Hey, Batman. That's my favorite Batman, like the spoof Batman, where he's very exasperated and slurs his words. It's like, Joker, I need you to give me a minute. I need to catch my breath, Joker. Hey, fuck yeah, bro. First of all, that is exactly how Batman would sound, because he's been broken so many times. Just by Bane alone, he's been broken a half a dozen times. Like, fully, completely broken. Trash compacted, even. Bane's like, Batman, are you ready for your 5 o'clock chiropractor appointment? Like, no, Bane, not again. I still have screws in my spine. No, thank you, dude. Honestly, like, that's what you get for dressing up as a bat every night, Bruce. They're just two muscular men running around town, oiled up in leather, just wrestling every night. And nobody says anything. Oh yeah, Heath Ledger was legendary. I saw The Dark Knight in theaters a couple times when it came out. The first time, it was a pre-release screening of The Dark Knight. And the film reel melted just as the buses came out of the bank in the opening scene, the film reel melted. And I thought it was real. I thought this was just a part of the movie. It kind of went with the flow of everything. Like, I thought maybe, like, the Joker was gonna, like, break the fourth wall or some shit. And no, the film reel melted. It overheated. I actually started a riot in the theater. I started a chant. I said, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" And everybody started chanting along. And we're Batman and Robin. We're Batman and Robin gays. It depends on which rendition. It really depends on which rendition. I think that the Adam West one, 100%, 100%. But they had to be in the closet because of the political climate. Because that was before Robin was a kid. Like, Robin was a fully grown adult, so it was okay. It was okay for them to philander each other. Okay, so 100% they were definitely canoodling. Did I just ruin your childhood? It's okay. It's not my fault. It's Batman's fault. Spending millions of dollars on oil and high-tech leather suits. It's the original P. Diddy. No one is gonna lie to me. No, man, we don't lie here. We don't tell lies. I only speak of the true. Oh, you don't even know the half of it. So, but okay, so Heath Ledger. Speaking of Heath Ledger, that's what I was gonna talk about. Heath Ledger very famously broke character only one time on set of The Dark Knight. Heath Ledger, one of the most powerful and impressive method actors and character actors ever to have lived, broke character when doing the pencil scene. Okay, obviously they weren't shoving a pencil in this guy's head. They were slamming his head on an empty table, and they were using a match cut. You know, he puts the pencil there, cut, reverse shot, but they were slamming his head into the table for real, to get the sound, to get the feel of it. And they had to slam this dude's head in the table almost 30 times. As hard as, and the stunt double was cool with it. But he actually, like, broke his nose at one point, passed out 3 times, and the hardest hit, Heath broke character and actually checked on him. Like, he felt bad. What a cool guy. You don't like Batman. Hopefully Batman doesn't like you, because, spoiler, he's outside your window right now. He am the night. Let's just hope it's not like absolute Batman, because that guy's a unit. That guy's a unit. He ended steroid use in his universe by using all the steroids himself. It's like, no one else is gonna be jacked besides Batman. I think he has a battle axe. Who gave Batman a fucking battle axe, dude? T-Rex Master, what's up? Beep beep. Good to see you. Beep, incidentally, the best character in another one of my favorite games, Kenshi. The greatest character of all time. Beep is a weakling until you train him up by getting all of his arms cut off and replacing them with robot arms. And then he's the strongest character. Oh yeah, Absolute Batman? Yeah, Absolute Batman is crazy. Absolutely nuts. on one second. Go. Up. Why is this half screened? Sorry, my friend just asked for a link to the stream. Okay, y'all. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, Absolute Batman is crazy. I want to read those comics. Very heavy metal. Very heavy metal sort of vibe there. I'm very worried that the first shiny we see here is going to be the Houndoom again. Like our third shiny Houndoom. But at least this isn't the hardest reset. Bam, bam, bam. Please, Pink Metatite. Please. You know, Metatite and Metacham have been reset in this playthrough so many times. Refuse to shine for us. Same thing with Houndour. Refuses to shine. See, but you know, I mean, it's kind of a grooming situation, you know. It's not Robin's fault that he was raised in the circus by acrobats to be an acrobat and then adopted by Bruce Wayne. And terrible, oily things were done to him. Okay, it's Bruce's fault. No, okay, so the funniest version of Batman is obviously the Harley Quinn Batman. Because he's like... he's fucking... At one point he has amnesia. He doesn't even know he's Batman. That show is fucking impeccable, honestly. And anyway, I think there's nothing wrong with that show at all. It's a perfect show. Anything that could be criticized, they are aware of and like make self-aware humor about and shit. No, why would you? You know? Why would you have anything against anyone? Everyone's amazing. We love everyone here. Except one very orange person. And you know what? You know what? If Mr. President did need a hug, I would give him a hug. I may not like him, but I got love for everybody. Got enough love for every person, even if they're orange. However, I will never spare a single ounce of laughter at the new season of South Park. It's so funny. It's so fucking funny. I just watched the most recent episode last night. I had slept on it for a few days. Once my mom put on a makeup and she was orange. Want to know something? The other day, I literally saved my mom's life. No way. Was this the same day that she was orange? Also, my mom. How did you save with the Heimlich maneuver? Oh shit, dude. You know, that is a crazy thing. It's a crazy thing. Every comedian fears choking on stage. And yet, I myself recently almost choked to death, literally outside of a comedy show. What had happened was that I was super broke that day, and they gave me free French fries, and I was so overjoyed that I shoved all of them down my throat at the same time. I just went, wow. I didn't realize that French fries, like, they like expand. And I was very quickly aware that I was dying. Like, I was gonna die. I come out of the door, and instead of going towards the group of comedians that could have saved my life, I was like, this is gross. Let me go be in private and, I don't know, die. So I went the other way, like further away from the potential salvation. And it was going dark. Like, I was losing oxygen. I was trying to get it out. I couldn't. And then the host of the show came out and he's like, hey, are you good? What, are you choking or something? Ha ha ha. I'm like, I am. He's like, oh, what do I do? I was like, smack my back hard. And to his credit, he hit me pretty hard. And he saved my life. He saved my life. Just like you saved your mom. And thank God for people like you. And for my boy Eric. You never know. You never know. That's why I like to say, I already said this once. I look down and I see that. And I hate my mom. Me too, bro. Why did I save her? You know what? Because if you didn't, you might have gone to jail for involuntary manslaughter. Did you know that you actually have somewhat of a legal obligation to try to save somebody that's dying next to you? I didn't know that. I saw a YouTube like Law and Crime Network where somebody was on trial for not even trying to save a stranger. I'm like, damn, dog, hold up. They didn't know them. I'm explaining why you would go to jail if you did nothing. You would pretend, maybe you wouldn't go to jail. Well, prison. But they could potentially, you know, the state could press charges for negligence. Oh, man, you know what? Yeah, I had a pretty rough mom growing up, too. No contact. No contact. Though she has been suing me multiple times. So she loses every time. She's cuckoo in the cocoa. But in the American court system, crazy people can just file lawsuits all they want. Isn't that crazy? That's the reason I'm broke. It cost me so much money. It cost me so much money to hire defense attorneys. Anyways. You know what? I think it's not abnormal. Like, I had a wonderful relationship with my dad at some points in my life. At most points in my life. But even though me and my dad were tight as thick as thieves, you know what I mean? We had a couple years where even we weren't super tight, you know? And me and my pops were notoriously close. Or, you know, we're, rest in peace. But, I think it's normal to have friction with people that you love. And it's just a matter of how both parties handle it. You know what I mean? And it's not all on you. If your parents are being dingaloids, you don't have to fucking, you know, forgive them unilaterally every time. You can stand up for yourself sometimes. Like I said, I'm no contact with my mother. Okay, she earned that. And my life has never been better, except for the lawsuits from my mother. But those will stop one day, I'm sure. I'm sure she's gonna get herself locked in a mental institution eventually. I don't need to have any fucking part in that. And more power to her. She'll be the most popular person in the mental institution. No, you don't have to forgive anyone if you don't want. Forgiveness is cathartic, though. Forgiving people is cathartic. And you can forgive people without letting them back into your life, too. So, you know, I personally, you know, I'm not of the Christian faith. And yet one of the teachings that Jesus put out that I do like the most is forgiveness. I think that's what set him apart from like the Jewish community of his day, was that like ancient Jews didn't do forgiveness. You know what I mean? They did atonement, which Christianity kept. But Jesus preached forgiveness, and that was new at the time. That was a big deal. Made a whole religion around forgiveness. Turn the other cheek and such. I really do think forgiveness is powerful. It's very powerful. You have to forgive 1,000 times. No! And I'm gonna not break into song and sing I Would Walk 1,000 Miles, because that's what my brain wants me to do. No, there is a limit to how many times you should forgive people. Unfortunately. Now, we're not, you know, you're not Jesus. You don't have an unlimited capacity to forgive someone that keeps earning no forgiveness. No. But you have to forgive exactly how many times you feel you have to forgive, and no more and no less. You got to do right by you. Or you have Jesus hair? Oh man, you know what? Ladies love Jesus hair, I'll tell you that much. You know, boys do too, so whichever team you pitch for, that Jesus hair is gonna come in handy. That's one of the things, bro. Jesus is so attractive in every rendition of Jesus these days. Like, they need to calm down with this shit, okay? He's just so handsome. Are they ever gonna make like equal representation plus size Jesus? That's a really conflictual topic, and we're gonna talk about it right now. We're gonna dive into this. I think he would look good at any weight. I'm just saying, okay? Whatever weight he's happy at. I'm pan. I am pansexual. The bit that I say on stage is that I am pantsexual. By which I mean, if you ain't wearing no pantses, you can get it. Hell yeah. And we wouldn't have it any other way. Some people might just say that I'm a hoe, but I have standards. They're not very good standards. What do you mean lowering it? Okay. Oh, I get it. Yeah, it sounds like distance would be good. I moved out of my home the day I turned 18. Okay, let me tell you, it was the best decision I ever made. Literally, my 18th birthday, I was like, fuck this shit, I'm out. I don't need to be here anymore. And I built a life for myself. I went through college on my own, built a career, and when my dad needed somewhere to move into, he moved into my house, and I took care of him. That's what you do for a family member you love, you know, you care about. But my mother is hopefully never gonna fucking see me again after what she did, okay? She's never gonna get to see me ever again. Right now I'm just kind of looking. The Pokemon we wanted are daytime Pokemon, so I'm just kind of frolicking. I'm kind of wandering about in Area 20. Because I could take a lot of these. Any of the starters besides Chikorita would be grand. Yeah, we have a lot of the other spawns, like we have Roserade, Gardevoir, Garbodor. I do need Scrafty and Aggron, so that would be lit. I need Hippodons. No, and if someone's actually harming you, you should contact the authorities. You should not stand by and let someone harm you. That is not okay. It is not okay. Especially not to my good friend Esteban. But emotional harm is harm as well. So it is also illegal to emotionally abuse your child. Adult child or otherwise. Yeah, I mean, someone consecutively hurting your feelings all the time that's called emotional abuse. Like, it's a big no-no. Big no-no. I think a good litmus test for if a parent is being abusive is like, is it okay for a teacher to do that? No? Yeah, straight to jail. Straight to jail, yeah, bro. What? Of course. Lock him up. Throw away the fucking key, bro. Should treat your children like they're the future and nothing else. Because that's what they are. Why'd you make them? Okay, and if the excuse is, oh, I don't like my kid because it was an accident, okay, leave. Other people would be happy to raise your lovely child. There's a whole industry of families, not industry, but, you know what I mean? They're looking for kids. They can't have kids. Oh my god. It's crazy. I'm glad you're laughing. Yeah, it helps to humorize these things. That's the only way I made it through my situation with my mother, you know, is by humorizing it. And but there is some extent to that that's also too much. You know, therapy is very important. I see my therapist sometimes 2 times a week when I need to. I love him very much. But a good sense of humor will get you through just about anything. Let me tell you. Being able to smile in the face of adversity. What the fuck happened to the Eiffel Tower? Yeah, I blew it up, dog. I'm sorry. That was me. There's a special kaiju battle. Okay, you fuse with Zygarde like Digimon trainers or tamers. It's a beautiful thing. Not that we don't already have the SHALPHA Simi's age. Fucking bastard. I'm never gonna get a fire type, am I? Alright, I'll hit some proper... Oh wait, it's daytime. Going back to Area 6. There we go. Much better. Much better. So wait, you haven't finished the campaign in ZA then, huh? You should finish it. That's probably why you're not getting any shinies. I'm just gonna do maybe, let's say, 20 resets at a time. Oh, you already spoiled the ending? Damn, dude. Yeah, it's kind of hard too because the reset screen on all of our streams is showing you the tower. Sorry for the spoilers. If I could hold up like a banner or something to block the screen, I would. You could just look at my pretty face. Let's see. Nintendo is killing Pokemon. So here's the thing. I think that this game was a cash grab and a cop-out. But apparently Wind and Waves, Generation 10, looks amazing. Like, code-wise. they combined Unreal Engine 5 with a Pokemon original like engine called Pokemon Engine, and apparently like the render distance is crazy huge. Like, oh, you mean like actually killing Pokemon? Who died? I don't think anyone died. Well, any Pokemon died. Someone dies. Someone dies. Someone does die in this. Okay, hold up. The new Mega designs are silly. Are you? Hold up. Are you crazy? This guy's crazy. Hold up. Let me show. Let me. You tell me if this is silly. Okay, Buster Brown. Okay, okay, Mr. Esteban. This is our first. We're having our first lovers quarrel. Okay. Oh, never mind. I was gonna pull out Mega for Alligator because he does look stupid. I'm sorry. It's what? 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 I'm hallucinating, right? Pink? What the fuck is happening? We just finished Area 6. We just finished Area 6, baby! Oh my god! Double shiny. Both of the shinies we needed. Both of the shinies we needed. Get in my balls. Holy shit, dude. No way, dude. We just completed Area 6 in one foul swoop. You cannot beat it. That's going to be the greatest clip of all time. Just making sure there are no residuals. Thank you, thank you. We're rapidly approaching greatest of all time status. Although I'm not gonna try for that title. Like I said, I have a streamer that I know. You definitely gave me luck. We've been on fire tonight, Esteban. You are my lucky charm. Okay, you got to be here for all the streams now. Anyways, I'm not even gonna claim to be the greatest of all time, but I think we're doing pretty great. Okay, the greatest shiny hunter of all time is always gonna be Sauce McGavin. I learned it all from him. However, I think we are approaching some level of greatness. Hey, the cutest. Alright, let's see. Okay. So, Manatite is 83. 90. Should be like right there. Right, 86, 85, 84, 83. And 91 should be right here. Hell yeah. Ah, oh my god, dude. It's really happening. We're so close to the shiny decks. Who do I want next? Who do I want next? Yeah, we're doing a full living shiny dex. Now, there are some shinies you can't get in this game. From this dex, you can't get any of the legendaries, so no Diancie, okay, no Zygarde, even though people have hacked shiny Zygarde in the game, no Yveltal, and no Xerneas. The Galarians are also shiny locked, you cannot get them, But there are 227 Pokemon, including the gender variants of Meowstic and Hippowdon and Heracross, I think. And Pikachu if you want to get it. 227 mons that make up the living shiny decks as agreed upon by the shiny hunting community. So I will be aiming to get all 227 of them. So far we're having the most trouble with like Gibble, which is definitely most people have trouble with Gibble. And I haven't gotten a Tyrant, I haven't gotten a Larvitar. So that's going to give us some trouble too. Although there are some benches that you could probably get a Larvitar from pretty easily. By the pincer area, there's a bench that can give you a pincer and a Larvitar really, really easily. You know, they've grown on me since I started collecting Pokemon TCG. In the games, I wasn't like super excited for the Paradox Pokemon, and then I also fell off before the DLC, and even the end. I didn't finish the fucking end game of Scarlet and Violet. I got like super busy at the time, so I went back and played it, and that really helped me kind of fall in love with the Paradox Pokemon a little more. I think they're cool. And they're unexpected dinosaurs. Like, I wouldn't have... Who the fuck would have expected Entei to be Triceratops-like? That's so weird. I love me some Legend of Zelda, dude. Especially, like, the newer ones are fucking amazing. I didn't get to finish Tears of the Kingdom, but I completed Breath of the Wild. This has been a legendary night. Okay, what are we gonna hunt next? Let's see. Maybe just some Area 20 time. 635 hours. Wow, that is quite a lot of time. I think with all the benching and everything, this game might get about that much time from us. Because I think I'm well over 200 hours. Active play, probably closer to 100. My name's Trevor, and I've been streaming every day. Yeah, I've been trying to stream every day. Just kind of doing this, like, I don't know the word I'm looking for. Not ancillary. So this is a TCG channel. I rip Pokemon cards every week. I put out a new episode, or I try to put it out at least once a week. Sometimes I put out more than one a week of Pokemon product. Next week we're going to be releasing the Phantasmal Flames ETB episode. I also rip a booster bundle in the episode. This week we released the UPC episode for the Charizard UPC, and spoiler alert, I got fucking cooked. It's right there in the title. I got absolutely cooked by Phantasmal Flames. Very, very unforgiving set. So I'm streaming this because it's a Pokemon game here. However, the plan is, because the algorithm doesn't like when you do multiple things on one channel, to have a separate channel for gaming and anime content. And that channel is called Canon Events. And I'm going to start building it up this month a lot more. Canon Events with 2 N's. Like pew pew. Oh my god, if that was a shiny Charmander. If that was a shiny Charmander, my heart would have fully stopped. And there's no one to Heimlich me. Or regular lick me, for that matter. What's up with that, guys? What's up with that? You're gonna lick me like a lollipop. Yo, what happened to that song? What happened to that song? It's a banger. That's a banger. I think I'm old. All my favorite songs are like 15 years old at least. And yet, it seems that you have very mixed feelings. Like, you know, I wonder. I wonder, were you terrified? Or were you like, finally, the time has come, mother. I hope not. I really hope. It sounds like you did the right thing. Hey, I'm about to turn 32 as well. Wait, yeah, I do what? Yeah, I do what? Not the evil monologue. Don't say the evil monologue. Oh no. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm fucking broken. Like, no matter how bad my mom was to me, I never wanted to do her harm or any of that shit. Like, I always tried my best to help her out. And that's how I ended up staying in the bad situation for so long. And my therapist says that I was groomed to be like this. Just, you know, loving of my abuser. And I'm just like, oh, okay, so I'm not a good person? Oh. I just thought I was a nice guy. It's very hard for me to like want bad for people. I don't know, man. I want everybody to be happy. And like in the movie Semi-Pro, his motto is everybody love everybody. And I fucking love that, man. Everybody should just shut up and love everybody, dude. The world will be a much better place. But then again, you know, I understand some people, they have an internal villain monologue. And more power to you. The world needs more supervillains, just like it needs more superheroes. I think you can't have one without the other. Okay, so I mean, really, we need to step it up in the supervillainy department because we need some hot female heroines flying around. Whoa! What happened? What was that? That was an involuntary movement. I didn't move the character that way. They have a famous song by, I believe, AZ, the rapper AZ. It goes, life's a bitch and then you die. I don't think so. I think it can be. I think life can very much be a total bitch. However, I think life can be pretty sweet sometimes. And it's really about perspective, having some patience. Okay, we talked about patience. And believing, dude. You gotta believe in yourself. You gotta believe life can have some joy. Like, each day. You gotta get up and believe that today is gonna be a good day. Or else, it might not be a good day. And sometimes even when you believe it's gonna be a good day, it might not be a good day. But you gotta keep on believing. Maybe my Switch is haunted. Wait, what happened? Oh, because I moved. Yeah, because I moved that way. The other day, a girl on TikTok said, oh, don't listen to that shit with the red flag. Everything's a red fucking flag. First of all, dating any human being in 2025 is a red flag. Being alive is a red flag. Oh, do you breathe? It's a red flag. Did you wipe your ass this morning? Red flag. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are we doing here? What about the green flags? I think that that's a societal pessimism, is this red flag bullshit. Or the ick. I think the ick is very stupid. Very divisive concept. Oh god, yes, I love Wii U games. I was a Nintendo Wii guy, actually. I didn't own the Wii U, but I did borrow my friend's Wii U for over a year at one point. I definitely held on to that thing. He was like, "Can I get my Wii U back?" And I would just be like, "Nah, dude, I'm still using it." Like, you don't use it. Because I have it. So, I forget what game I was playing on it. No, but I don't think I have my Wii anymore either. I think that ended up staying at my mom's house. Found out she sold all my shit recently. Well, not all my shit, actually. The guy that told me that says that he has a truckload of all my shit. I'm gonna go get to look at all my stuff after like 5 years. Probably covered in mold. The Wii U or the Wii is a console that gets hate. The Wii, yeah, the Wii was, I think, one of the best gaming consoles of all time. Playing basketball with the Wiimotes is an experience that is undefinably great. Bro, the fadeaway on NBA Live 2007. Oh my god, dude. The amount of times you smacked your friend in the face with a controller with a Wiimote. Impeccable. Truly the greatest memories of childhood. Oh. Oh, it's, okay, it's a regular scrum. Well, yeah, like I said, I didn't get the Wii U myself. When I was in high school, I was a very studious high school student. I did a very high performing program in high school. I didn't have time for any games. That's not true. I side-screened RuneScape the whole time. I would just be writing essays, one-clicking RuneScape. Maxed out my whole account. Also not true. I maxed out all my combat stats and farming. And farming. Got 95 Slayer though. That's an accomplishment. Oh, there it is. The first yawn of the night. The first yawn of the night. It's happening, people. 12:49 in the morning. And the Dungeon Master is getting tired. Who would have thought? Who would have thunk? Not I. Status moves. Oh, that Chandelure would make me so happy. That's one that we haven't even touched, the evolution chain. We gotta really hit the sewers. We really gotta go hit the sewers. Hi back, I'm Dad. When I played Pokemon Ruby, I got all... Oh, what? No way. I never got one shiny in Ruby, and I played the fuck out of Ruby. Unless... So the thing is that I did not believe shinies existed until Gen 5. As a kid, I remember reading the IGN magazine or article, or the Game Informer magazine or article or whatever, that talked about the release of shinies. And I thought it was bullshit. I don't know how. I don't know why. I was a little child. How was I so arrogant as to disbelieve an article published in a magazine? I thought it was bullshit. I was like, there's no way they could make the game work like that. What, is it going to roll a dice every time we see a Pokemon? Yes, it is. That's exactly how it works. I didn't believe it. And I'm a seeing is believing kind of guy. I didn't get my first shiny until I got a shiny Zubat in, I think, Platinum version. And my whole... Like, you see how I react to shinies. Imagine if I was a small child. Okay? The whole bus thought that I was having some sort of mental breakdown. It was a moment. Okay? First of all, it was a short bus, so it wasn't a lot of space to go. Roasted. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm like, seeing is believing, and then none of my friends had caught a shiny. I hadn't caught a shiny. Unless we had, and then we just didn't know. But like in Gold and Silver, the shinies were very hard to tell. It was very hard to tell it was a shiny. The colors were so rudimentary on a Game Boy Color. But I suppose by Game Boy Advance, by Ruby and Sapphire, would have been easier. You know what? My shiny Zubat might have been in Fire Red or Leaf Green, actually, now that I think about it. So a little bit before Gen 5, but after Gen 3. I did not believe in shinies until after Gen 3. Isn't that crazy? He's a maniac. Oh, there's a second yawn of the night. Is that another shiny Dragalge? Shiny Dragalge. Couldn't have been an alpha for me, could it? That's an organically farmed, no bench needed shiny Dragalge. Yeah, the Eiffel Tower's covered in moss. You don't want to know what else it's covered in. It's covered in... Okay, I can't think of anything funny and yet also slightly appropriate to say. It's all just terrible, terrible things. You know what it's covered in. We can't say that on YouTube. Hell yeah, man. You get you some sleep. I'm gonna head off too soon, so don't worry, you're not gonna miss much. And we'll see you tomorrow on TCG Pack Rats. It was awesome to meet you, Esteban. Oh, look at that. Cut. Peace out. Alright guys, now that Esteban's gone, everybody break out the go-go dancers and the bikini bottoms, you guys. The real party starts now. What I do aspire to have in my streams is like kind of like random chaos in the background. So like if I'm ever up on money, like I'll just drop $100 to pay an actor to like wear 20 different costumes throughout the stream. Fuck yeah. People would be like, do you see that guy running around behind? Watch out! Watch out, Trevor, he's behind you. He's got a knife. And then we like fake a murder scene? Nah, but then that's how you get, like, actually, like, for good purpose swatted. Oh shit, dude. Nah, we don't want that. Like, no, my favorite streamer just got murdered. Officer, I swear to God, it was an elaborate prank on my stream. I swear, officer. Just having some fun with the viewers. It's fake blood. Oh my God. I watched a documentary about XQC and his not wife, apparently. And so, like, they were getting swatted every fucking day. Oh my God. That's so crazy. Leave Brittany alone, you know what I'm saying? But at some point, doesn't the police department be like, yeah, we came out here 5 times this week. Maybe something's happening here. It's like the South Park police in the new Sora episode. They don't know what the fuck the AI is even doing. They're just like, someone. It was the stupidest shit ever, bro. I think any episode with the police chief is a timeless banger because that guy is the most bumbling idiot possible. In a show of bumbling idiots, that really says something, but wow. And the second that motherfucker says we need to go undercover, you know that this episode's about to get cranked up. And let me tell you, this episode did not disappoint. I'm very excited for the new one this week, man. I wonder if it's gonna be a Thanksgiving special. Oh, well, I mean, someone is expecting in the show. Maybe they're gonna have the baby in this episode. Who knows? That would be crazy. Oh, fuck, the turkey references and everything. Like, nah, it's gonna be fucking nuts. Huh. No, it's a regular one. I think South Park can't miss this season. Like, they got so much shit going on in the world. They could literally just, like, throw a dart, and whatever it hits is gonna be a banger episode. Third stream of the night. I mean, third yawn of the night. Okay, now the brain cells are going to sleep. I've got that special power from Assassination Classroom where you can make half of your brain sleep while the other half stays awake, except it works on both halves of my brain and it's all the time. Basically what I'm saying is I'm a big dum-dum. I like when the maps open because it turns into cyberpunk. Ooh, okay, you know what? Hold up. Let's test a theory here. Will this stream look better with the lights off? Oh! I see so many streamers using the computer light, and it creates this beautiful look. Let's see. How do I look? Ghostly. Ooh, I like it. Hold up, I like it. Now I get like a little soft orange light over here, and then it'll be perfect. Ooh wee, I look like a ghost. So much easier on my eyes. I mean, wow. No, now you can't see me. Now you can. Now I'm gonna turn the light back on. It was worth testing. It was worth testing. Proof of concept. so many little lights. It's just always a bitch to find just the right one for a home set. You know, if I'm out in the field, it's usually a nice open room. I can try them all out. But my office is so tightly packed with different things. One might even say cluttered. Heavily cluttered. Give me a goddamn shiny fire Pokemon, please. Please, por favor. Can we get a shiny fire Pokemon? Oh, hey. Nice. Yep. Oh, my friend was watching the whole time. Very sweet of her. She says shoot for Chandelure next. Honestly, it's probably one of the area 20 Shalphas I want the most. Is Chandelure. I mean, it just feels better when you get it from area 20. I don't know how else to explain it. It just feels so much better. With that being said, I mean, we need to get a Litwick and a Lampert too. Lampert? I always forget. God damn it. Pink pig. Give me a goddamn pig. Tonight was a good stream. We just got to get one more shiny to end it off, I guess. So whoever shines will be liberating us to go to bed and to open one more pack of Phantasmal Flames. I should have opened it when the stream hit that peak. I had like 6 people in here for a minute. Gotta get better at that. I think though, if human beings could realize when we were at our peaks of things, when we were at our peaks, we'd be a lot better at things. Think about it. Think about it. That's weird. I don't even know what a shiny Delibird looks like off the top of my head. Alright, let's see. Let's see who shines first. It's bound to happen. We already got the Dragalge. What a legendary night, dude. That's so crazy. Oh? It couldn't be. It isn't. It isn't, right? That'd be too much. SHALPHA Garchomp to end the night would be far too powerful. I wouldn't sleep. I wouldn't sleep. I'd be up all night just giddy and giggling to myself. Hee hee hee, we got a SHALPHA Garchomp, hee hee. He would say, giggling into his pillow. I mean, last night we ended with the SHALPHA victory bell, though. I keep forgetting that actually did happen. Fucking hippos, bro. Get out. Oh, okay, perfect timing. Perfect timing. I'm gonna do a proper lap, though. Yeah. Proceeds to go back to teleporting. It'd be too much, right? The shiny Chandelure, no look, would be just too much. I think it's gonna happen. I think that's gonna be the one because my friend called it. It's gonna happen. She's gonna wake up to a picture of a Chandelure that happened right after she left the stream. Like nanny nanny boo boo, stick your head in doo doo. It's the greatest epithet that's ever been invented. Oh my god. He's coming right for us. He's coming right for us. Ah, damn it, I'm hungry again. Who said I'm allowed to be hungry at midnight? That's not normal. Wee woo. Oh my god, wait. No. It's bound to happen. Barbaracle shines again? No. No, right? That's the regular one. Just looked a little extra green. A little green around the gills. I'll tell you what, something's gonna shine for us. Something's gonna shine for us. It's a matter of how long and how hard we have to wait for it. You never know. I think right there up the middle is a pretty good spot. When you get to closer to the center, you can see all of the spawns. And the closer you are to that fence, the more of the water spawns are spawning. Yawn number 4. If we get to yawn number 5, I might perish. I might spontaneously combust. You don't want to get to yawn number 5. I think Simisear is going to be orange because Pansear was orange. But like Simisage was a darker color than normal Simisage, and that threw me off. I'm also pretty sure that a Flareon is also hard to spot. I'm always a little hesitant when I see them. Oh, come on, Charmander. You didn't see shit. You didn't see nothing, Charmander. Oh my god, this guy, he's so persistent. Absolute lunacy. Okay, you're making me go check the grass types? You're really making me go check the grass types out here? What the hell? They've ruined our amazing groove that we had. Nope. Nope. The Kanga would go so hard. Fucking A. Wow. Man, oh man, oh man. The double shiny was insane earlier. That guy Esteban is definitely my good luck charm. We're keeping him. But like, someone call Argentinian DCF, even though he's 32, because his parents don't seem very nice. Not nice! We need to free my boy Esteban. Make him t-shirts. It's the only way to accomplish anything is to make t-shirts. And that'll be our first like merch store item. Free Esteban t-shirts. Oh shit, bro. Honestly, that kind of goes hard. I actually do have pretty notorious merch. When I was in middle school, I ran for student council president out of spite, and just kind of for the lulz. Someone was running unopposed, and that just pissed me off. I was like, nobody should run unopposed for anything. This is a democracy, damn it. So I put my name in the running. I had no desire to win. I just wanted to create chaos. Have some fun while doing it. So, long story short, I won. And this is how I did it. It was around the time that Napoleon Dynamite came out. So I printed out a bunch of Vote for Pedro posters, and I crossed out Pedro, and I wrote Trevor with a red marker. And then I got 10 Vote for Pedro shirts at Hot Topic. They were like $10, $12 each at the time. It wasn't that expensive. And I crossed out Pedro, and I wrote Trevor. And so I was like giving the shirts out, like, you know, big event moment, like someone did something cool in PE, and be like, you know what you just earned? This guy gets a shirt. Blah blah blah. And then came time for the debate, and I was just throwing them out, just handing them out, dog. And my opponent went and gave this whole speech. This is how much of a troll I was. I'm reformed. I'm not the same guy anymore. I was an asshole in middle school. She gave this whole speech about how she was going to improve the school and have more field trips and have better lunch and more healthier lunch. And nobody was into it. Nobody was into it. Okay? And my dumbass, 13 years old, nothing prepared. No, I was not running on any platform in particular. Just for the lulz. I grabbed the microphone, and to my credit, this was the most concise political speech that's ever made. I grabbed the microphone and I said, "My opponent is a bitch," and I dropped the mic. Standing ovation. Everybody voted for me, and then I was just stuck being the president of student council all year. Which I would like to tell you that it bit me in the ass somehow, and there were consequences. There weren't. I was beloved by all. I put my face on dollar bills. And I made a system where you could earn dollar bills with my face on it and spend them on like school supplies for getting A+, basically. So if you got better grades, you got fake printed currency of me. And you could turn that into like some scissors or an eraser or some shit. And the grades were the highest they'd ever been. I don't understand why the kids loved it so much. But I see kids from my middle school to this day. I'm 32 years old, and they're like, I still have. It was called the Eagle Buck. I still have my Eagle Bucks. And I'm like, bro, I'll give you a freaking joint or something. Give me your Eagle Bucks, bro. I don't have any. I'd love to have some currency with my face on it. Make my day. Literally 20-year-old vintage, one of one TCG Pack Rats merch, bro. Crazy. But that is a legendary story. Timeless. Truly timeless. The Eagle Buck. And I saw it was also beloved because I saved the school tens of thousands of dollars by not planning any field trips. I didn't know that was my job. And my job was to plan field trips until like the last month or 2 months of school, and they told me that, and they're like, we need you to plan one field trip. And I think we went to Fairchild Botanical Garden or the Butterfly Garden or something. It wasn't Murakami Garden. We went to some beautiful place with plants and nature, and that was really nice. And it was also a very affordable field trip too. I think all in all it cost the school like $3,000 to bring like 50 kids to this place. So that was a goddamn great bargain for them. The people they loved me. The kids loved me. The administrators loved me because I was saving them tons of money by essentially being the George W. Bush of the school. I just didn't do shit. It was a good time. I never ran for student office again. It wasn't the intent wasn't to win. I just wanted to, throw a wrench in my opponent's plans for whatever reason. For whatever reason, the puberty chemicals in my brain were telling me to do things I don't fully comprehend anymore. Just mischief making. I get it. It's mischief making. I do enjoy a good mischief making. Alright guys, I'm running out of steam. We better get this shiny soon, because I am a man of my word. I'm stuck here until I get this fucking shiny. I will not budge. But I may slow down quite a bit and then end up with 0 viewers in chat. We don't know. Oh, the squirrel would be so nice. The Garchomp or the Metagross would also be so nice. Oh, I'll take a Hippo. Hell, I would take a Garbodor at this point. Another 400. I don't know how Scrafty has in Shine. That's kind of crazy. Let me know how we doing in chat, party people. Are y'all also playing Pokemon? If so, what are you shiny hunting? Let me know. Here at TCG Pack Rats, we want to hear from you about your shiny hunting experience. Send in a postcard to P.O. Box 42069. Whoop! What's that sound? What's that sound, Dwight? I think it was just Tepig, right? Fuck. Give me a shiny. For those of you who have hung out this long, I am very pleased that you enjoy watching me torture myself in these ways. Make sure you smash that like button or double tap your screen. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel for more TCG Pack Rats content. We got a new episode coming out on Wednesday with the Phantasmal Flames ETB and a booster bundle. Oh my god. And we be streaming almost every day. Just about every day. Sometimes, often multiple times in a day. Alright. That's at least yacht number 5. I am going to perish now. I told you guys I was going to perish if it happened. I'm dead. It happened. Oh my god, these fucking hippos. These goddamn fucking hippos. Look at them though, they make a cute couple. They're literally perfect for each other. I myself have also dated hippos, and not because of their weight, because of how dangerous it was when they bit you. She knows. She loved it when I called it Mudang. Very powerful bite force. No, I was running a bit that whole year when Mudang was young. I guess last year. Or it's like, you know, asking the audience, you guys know about Mudang. Never had I ever thought that I would live to see a day where I could call my girlfriend a baby, pygmy, hippopotamus 10 times before breakfast and still feel good about getting my knob slobbed. True story. True facts. But the ladies love Mudang. They love Mudang and they want to be Mudang. They want to be demure and ferocious. And they made Mudang makeup palettes. And they made Mudang t-shirts. Little Mudang temporary tattoos. Whatever. Everything Mudang. And for once in history, it's encouraged to go call your girlfriend a little hippo. You're my little hippo. Babe, you're a hippo. She'd be like, oh, babe, am I really a hippo? Because hippos are cute now. Hippos are cute. They're in vogue. But what happens when the hippos grow up and we realize that hippos, they don't stay cute for very long? Poor Mudang is a fully grown adult hippo now. We don't see her very much. Because she's making more baby Mudangs, unfortunately. That's what happens. They grow up and they make babies. It's called, what's it called? The Triangle of Life. It's the triangle. That's how the song goes. It's exactly how the song goes. The triangle of life. That's not how it goes. I think Rob Schneider said it best as the priest from Chuck and Larry. It's not a triangle. It's like a circle. It go forever. It go forever. Timeless. Truly the wisest words ever spoken by any human being ever. Confucius ain't got shit on that guy. If it's like a circle, it can't be broken. Like, but you can cut the ring. No, it can't be broken. You know, as much as I like Kevin James the least out of the entire Grown Ups cast. I could go for some Chuck and Larry, honestly. I've been thinking about that movie more and more often. That movie was pretty funny. And the whole time, like, whichever one Kevin James was, I think both of them had, like, female love interests. And they were just fucking it up for each other. They're just, like, each other's worst nightmare in the dating game. Yeah, because you're fucking married, dude. This is your husband. Gotta have in the hold, okay? Oh, right. Adam Sandler was into the Marriage Inspector. And wasn't it Halle Berry or some shit? He was like, how could you not be? First of all, maybe I'm mixing up two Adam Sandler movies. I've been coming up on a big Adam Sandler binge. I'm talking about him 3 episodes in a row. I'm talking about Adam Sandler movies. It's because this is the time of year where I watch all of the Adam Sandler movies over again, leading up to 8 Crazy Nights. I fucking love that movie. Goated movie. It's a Hanukkah movie. They don't have any of those. Gotta have one Hanukkah movie, please. How could you be so mean to Whitey? I wonder if that guy ever wiped his ass with the wrong hand. And he's like, yes. Fuck yeah, bro. Bum bitty 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 bum bum. Slaps. Fucking A. How many resets before we get the shiny Charmander? How many resets before we get the goddamn shiny Charmander, eh? This man deserves to sleep. Give him a shiny. Give him a shiny. We've had a legendary run, but we need to finish it with another shiny. Huh? Truly a slave to his craft. TCG Pack Rats, staying up until well after 1 in the morning to get a shiny. Another shiny. Because he's gotten a lot of shiny tonight. Ooh-wee. That's right. It's me. It's you. It's me and you and me. It's you and me. I need, like, musical equipment here because we would be just recording the greatest music of all time while we play Pokemon. Give me auto-tune. Bring my own 808s and heartbreak. I'll bring the heartbreak. You bring the 808s. It's true. It's so true. I come with extra heartbreak. On the side. And in the middle. Give me a shiny. Give me a shiny. Wait. Oh, I was gonna say, I thought we lost a spawn. Fucking. Okay. Hold on now. I think I know where the shinies are going. Yup. There's our shiny. But wait, there's more. I fucking knew it. Okay, at least we didn't get another shiny. Where? Alright, so I am allowed to end the stream now, but I do want to double check this area because I have a feeling there's some more shinies up in here. And it's probably going to be a Pat Rat. Or... who knows? Maybe we get a shiny yellow Flabebe. Certainly scared away some Flichinders, but I didn't hear the shiny sound. Nope. What about the Pat Rats? Alright guys, don't leave yet. We're gonna open a pack before I go to bed. And we're gonna pull a freaking gold Charizard. Oh my god, so I was chilling at my boy DeSoto's shop today, Elite Trading Cards and Collectibles on Calle Ocho. And my other boy, Raul, was ripping a booster box of Phantasmal. And our other boy literally was calling every time he hit an SIR or IR. He was like, SIR, boom, he got the Dawn. IR, boom, he gets a Piplup. Like, it was uncanny. So someone tell me I'm about to get an SIR Charizard right now, please. Please, please. From the Charizard bag. TCG Pack Rats. Charizard on the outside. Mega Sneaky Link Lopunny on the inside. Focus. Thank you. Very good, very good, very good. SIR Charizard Purisu. Thank you very much. Ba-bam, water energy came through, dripping. Alright, beautiful. Gorgeous. Serving looks. Bring it. We love it. Fantastic. So gorgeous. Is that a reverse? No. Alright, I think this is the reverse. Reverse Lumber. And... huh. Reverse Jigglypuff. And... nada! It's Nimble holographic. I mean, it's Genesect holographic. Nimble doesn't have a holographic. Not feeling well? I thought you went to sleep, Esteban. It might be because you need to go to sleep. What's the matter? I was about to go to sleep too, but now I can't leave you feeling unwell. Well, hold on. It's not okay. My good friend Esteban doesn't feel okay. That's not okay with me. It's not okay with me, okay? Hey, tell me who I gotta beat up. Because that is pretty disturbing. Luckily, that nobody can make you do that. That's super illegal. So you do not have to be afraid of that. And hopefully, in your country, they have some equivalent of the Department of Children and Families. It's not just for children; it's also for families of any age. So you should probably get some help because it sounds like your dad's a dig. Oh, don't worry. I'm very hard to scare, but I will be concerned. I will be concerned. I am concerned for you, my friend Esteban. Sounds like you're in a very rough place. But you know what? You are of an age where you can leave. And that is always an option. You can leave that situation and never look back. And I highly recommend at least considering it. I wouldn't do it any other way. I left my home when I was 18 years old. The day of, I said, I am finally free at last. Free at last. And I packed my freaking bags and I got out of there. And I said, I'll be homeless or I'll find a home, but I'm not going to be here. Nothing really. I was about to sign off. I got the shiny. It was hiding behind the building. It was a freaking Weedle. But I had a sense, I had a sixth sense that the shiny had already spawned. That I needed to get a shiny to sign off, is what I said. So I went and checked behind the building, and it was a Weedle. What shiny do I want? I want a shiny Alpha. I want a shiny Fire type. Ooh, I want to see a golden Lucario very bad. But no, pretty much I was going to sign off, and then I saw that you were in dire need, and I am here. Because I care. I'm not just some mindless streamer who's here for the views. I'm a man of the people. Okay? I'm a man of the people, and you have become mi gente, Esteban. I care. Oh my god. Oh my god, if that was a shiny Squirtle. I could have sworn it looked like he was peeing on the rock. Damn, dude, I can't believe we got holos on all of our single packs today. I got 4 single packs. I opened an ETB, wasn't that great. Opened a booster bundle, not that great. Totally getting cooked by Phantasmal Flames. I think all the heat is in the booster boxes. See, whoa, what happened there? I didn't do that. I think maybe my game's like cooked. I need to give it a break. I'll reset like 3 or 4 more times and then call it a night. Maybe something truly miraculous happens. Okay, 1. Wonder what a shiny female Hippodon would look like. And 2. How about 5? We'll hit 5 resets and then call it. It's the hard cap. A 3. Four. Double Ariados. So glad they're not shiny. And 5. We'll do a full lap on this one, and we're gonna call it a night. Oh my god. Nah, it couldn't be. Oh, free reset though. Well, that's fine. I'll run around in a circle one more time. Just in case. Just one more circle won't kill us. Oh. That would have been so nuts. Would have been so frickety diggity nuts. Alright, you guys. As soon as I see these non-shiny fire spawns, we're gonna go it. My friends, Romans, countrymen, it's been a fantastic stream tonight. We got so many shinies. It blew my mind to get a double shiny spawn of Metatite and Houndour, clearing Area 6 entirely. We got a Eevee, we got, oh my god, so many freaking things. Now, if you enjoyed yourself and you haven't already, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to tune in tomorrow night for another stream with TCG Pack Rats. New episode coming Wednesday, and I'll see you all later. Take care of yourselves, guys. TCG Pack Rats out.